Alright, well. All of you good, match should go. Somewhere a room closer to Hearth Lounge. All of you. No exceptions. Fuck you.
Okay. Casually gives Thomas's thing.
Casually accepts it. You look like shit. Just casually mentions that.
Just, you look like shit. Thank you. I'm trying to impersonate you. Middle finger.
Well, you're missing something, or you're not missing something. So it's you're not quite there yet. You should probably go get coffee or something.
I should, but I'll be late.
It's another thing to talk about in therapy.
That I need coffee.
Oh, your coffee addiction, maybe.
It's not an addiction.
Okay, sure.
Listen, it helps me do things.
Right. You know, coffee's not an addiction, I guess.
That's not one that people take seriously.
Ignore the TV. The TV's not there.
TV?
Ignore the pizza box. The pizza box not there. Everything else is pretty disjointed like that.
I bring a pizza box.
Where'd you get a pizza? You know, Raina does sound like the sort of person who would bring a pizza, not realize it would cost them like 150 Chernobyl dollars, and just feel too awkward to deny it after ordering. So they just go with it.
Oh my god.
I don't even think I have enough money for that. Why did I say yes? Nobody's
Raina's now in debt.
Probably another Faye.
Raina's
It's
now
in debt to the pizza mafia.
Well, I guess it's treading old ground considering it'd be an Italian mafia.
The Swedish mafia.
No.
I didn't order spaghetti.
Hey, you better give us some money or we're gonna be off your legs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna meet this therapist guy? Or...
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for
Person.
you guys to be done! Ah! Alright. So, you go in, there's a man waiting on what looks like a couch. Looks like a roomy room, like you would have as a living room.
Oh.
Greetings. Oh, you must be the Gus. Looks at his clipboard. A Mr. Howard says requested therapy? Yeah, that's for your group.
Casually looks at Chad.
Oh. Okay.
I can't see the reaction in the chat, but I'm hoping it's great.
There's nothing yet.
Nah.
Tony's size is just like, let's get this over with already.
Hi, you look at his badge, it's a Jack of Hearts.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Well, normally do therapies, but, let's just say we've been kinda booked for over a month. Yeah, we get
I'm not
some
surprised.
crazy people around here. Guess my job to sort them out, or at least I hope I can sort them out. If not, medication probably do the thing.
Can I roll empathy on this motherfucker?
Sure.
Oh wait, no, dude, you won't care.
Can you roll like
An empathy
5
for you?
dice? Yeah, well, actually, is it 5 or is it 4?
I don't know.
Now, what's 4 at this point?
Let's just pull up Zhang's stat sheet. Is it like updated?
I think it is. It's either 4, 3 or 4 on wits, and I think 2 on empathy.
Let's see. What's the latest thing you updated?
Wits is 4, and empathy is 2, so it's 6.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Wait, Maddie, did you roll for Young, or do you want... I can do it. Okay, I'll do it for... I did it wrong. Ignore me.
Oh my god.
2 successes.
I did it wrong.
Still good.
Two successes?
2 successes. Still good.
What?
The chat's doing the thing again where I can't see the side chat.
There
it's
is
glitching.
there is no winning.
I'll tell you everything that's going on.
Okay, I may have to end up rolling physical dice again.
Alright.
Alright.
3 for Chad, 1 for Thomas, 2 for Jong, I guess? Is that what you rolled for, Ref?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for myself. Hold on. Wits and empathy. It's still 4. It has never changed and never will change. Oh, fuck. My dad just got back with Suffolk. I'm going to die. Yeah, hold on. It's 2 successes. I'm gonna be right back.
Look at
I
that.
just ran up the room.
It shouldn't take too long, so I'd explain everyone but Deirdre's and do Deirdre's last.
Alright. So... Jong and Deirdre rolled the same, so... I would just
Right.
do 1, 3, and then skip back to 2?
I guess.
I guess.
Thomas, are those expression rolls, subterfuge rolls, or what?
Just
Empathy?
empathy to see what the hell, what's with this guy, basically. He's not hiding anything yet.
Thomas, I mean, looking at him, I guess he's kinda socially awkward in a way. Shad, he's a tiny bit nervous from the way his speech pattern goes, and he's constantly tapping his foot. Which contrasts with how he's dressed, which is kind of a bright sweater, a bright, like, salmonish pink sweater underneath what looks like a Cardian jacket. He's wearing what looks like metal, just metal colored rims, glasses, but kind of an oval shape. And his hair looks kind of a mess. There's a bit of black bag under his eyes.
So he really has been booked for the past month.
Well, I'm sure that you can handle our job.
I have food. I
Yay.
have food.
Alright,
Fish.
so let's just go back to
Back.
Deidre and Zhang. Yeah, he looks a bit nervous. You're not sure why.
Okay.
So, you know, you guys enter a room. It's like, have a seat, have a seat. Okay, anything? We only really have vodka. I hope
I'm
you guys
working on
are...
fixing that.
Oh, well, that's good. At least someone's doing it. Oh, wait. I think there was sterile water somewhere. I think someone was working on that too.
Huh, it's good.
I think it also killed someone. Was that 3 therapy sessions ago? I don't know anymore. He takes out his clipboard, checks his paper. Oh yeah, they use bleach. Why did you do that? That's stupid.
Okay, does anybody... I guess we could just get started. I don't think anybody really needs anything, or...
They're just gonna sit down on like one of the corners. Fuck no. I need coffee.
Unfortunately, coffee's kind of upper, and we want you to stay relatively calm. I know you have an addiction to coffee, at least it says so on my notes.
Looks at those.
Thomas looks at Deirdre like he's like smiled.
Oh, the chat said something in the chat.
Flips through notes. Harsh? Yeah, can you please go and get yourself some caffeine? At least, you know, so you could stay with the the group for a bit, and he just kind of sits down in his like singular chair, his hands kind of forming a tiny pyramid while leaning back a bit.
Alright. She gets up, points at her like, their spot, this is mine. And starts walking out the room.
Thomas, take this spot after you leave.
Motherfucker.
Now, aside from Mr. Hart's problem, and his demeanor kind of changed a bit.
Whoa.
All right. Let's just say there's a lot to go through. Definitely, definitely a lot to go through. Judging by some investigations on your team, let's see. Oh, no one died yet. That's good. Missing a couple people, but that's, you know, it happens. So let's see. Traumas. Oh, there's a few there. Injuries. That's not my department. Let's see. 2 you have constant nightmares. That's interesting.
No boy.
Oh. Cover name. Nice. That's cool. Some hearts. Some clubs do that.
Wait, what?
Cover name.
Oh.
He's just going through notes.
Ah, yes. Wonderful.
Oh, okay. Let's start with this. How does the team feel about you, Tony? Mr. Namara? It says you had what? Vehicular manslaughter? 6 people? Oh, whoa! That's a lot of people. Wow!
It was 4.
4? Did I get my numbers wrong?
The other 2 were shot on accident.
Oh, okay, that's what
Fire.
happens. Okay. Oh, I gotta tell someone in the investigation department about that.
Wait,
I don't know if
why
that's
were you
better.
firing a gun off?
Stares at Junk. Doesn't give you an answer. Doesn't care to.
I
We
mean,
can.
I know you don't care about giving an answer, but please at least give something. Your teammates in the dark. People being in the dark sometimes cause trouble. Miscommunication causes death.
Except they know what happened.
No, I don't, because I was never informed of any of what happened. I was just told to bring the supplies to build an antidote to a poison, and told to hurry after you ended up getting yourself poisoned.
Like, I'm pretty sure the text will clear that up. That there was an ink.
People mentioned that you ran over people. They didn't mention any numbers or that you shot people.
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
really got into the specifics of the incident.
Interesting,
It
interesting.
just
I thought you-
there's a lot more going on, unfortunately.
So,
Tony effectively looks bored out of his mind at this point, just like.
so is this tidbits from, I guess, I guess it would make sense. You did work for the Mafia after all. I mean, you did only make the cars, but... I guess it would take... Oh! I'm sorry. I thought...
Excuse me?
Did you...
Excuse me?
Did your team not really share anything with any of you? Oh, no wonder you guys are breaking apart. That's interesting.
Tony's in
Worked.
the Mafia?
Oh, no. Mr. Namura here only really worked with the Mafia, you know, making toys. I guess you can call them toys, right? Sometimes you go boom. That's cool.
Excuse me?
Well, that does explain a lot about how you act.
It's
Oh,
bills at the end of the day.
No, let's not point any fingers. Some people come from rough patches in life. I
I wasn't pointing fingers, I was just
um,
saying it explains a lot.
Huck here, Gold Palace Tonight for Vigilantes Justice, Thomas here used to be Mr. Lee
That's
Patel.
nuts. Da, da,
Used to
da,
be a
da, da.
thief. I mean,
Fuck.
people live different paths. It's interesting.
Wait, what did you... Who, Patel?
Thomas Lee Patel?
Uh,
Oh, did I say something wrong?
Holy shit! That's explains so much.
What did he say about Thomas?
Wow, Chad.
What did he say about Thomas? I didn't hear.
That he's a thief. He works as a thief.
He's a thief. Well, yeah, he's pretty obviously a thief.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but still.
Like I was like, that makes so much sense. It's like it should have already.
Yeah.
Chad didn't know that he worked as a thief professionally. Like he didn't know that it's literally a thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, Mr. Howard, it's fine. If you talk together, speak about each other, actually get to know each other, maybe you can work as a team. How about let's start you, Mr. Howard? You seem to have some hidden anger somewhere along the line. Would you like to share with class?
Well, it's probably obvious to the team that I have some resentment towards Thomas.
Felix says that you hate him.
Well, he's not wrong.
What is that posting again?
What?
Like, why do you hate him again? I don't think that was ever really cleared up.
Just conflicting personalities.
Oh yes, personalities. Your team is quite colorful with personalities. Oh, kudos to that, and makes for an interesting novel one day. I would like to write a biography. But for now, a lot of pride in each individuality. And sometimes individuality can break apart, Division unite, divided, etc., etc. No fucking quote that thing. Miss Zhang here used to... Oh, and so worked for Chiron. Interesting. Oh, so far Miss Parsons solely seemed normal, although with akin to dead bodies and some
Doctor.
weird quirk. Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor.
I'm a doctor too, for the record, just not the medical kind.
Unfortunately, most of that's under wraps, isn't it?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, I went to college.
Interesting.
For a pharmaceutical company who turned out to be not the wisest decision.
I don't know. Sometimes working for an organization like that could bring prosperity.
It brought the death of one of my co-workers and the burning down of a lab.
Well, without risk, what is their reward, I guess? But that's not for a place for me to say. But you seem to like doing things by yourself, it seems. But I heard you already covered that, so... So why did you hire me again, Mr. Howard?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question? I didn't understand.
He asked, why do you hire me again, Mr. Howard?
Yes, Chad, why did you hire this lovely gentleman to talk to
I'm
us?
really wondering that too right now.
Because I think we talked this out a couple months back already. Did all that friendship speech or whatever.
I mean, we've kind of been avoiding each other, so I'm not surprised.
I haven't been avoiding people.
Well, I haven't necessarily either, but I've been working rather hard on getting some fertilizer done so we can have
We
berries.
never see you.
I come down.
Ever. You came for the makeovers.
Of course. And I do come back every night to sleep, and if you wanted to chat, you could.
No,
Sleep
no.
isn't hanging out.
It's okay. I see some resentments in the lack of company. Mr. Howard, would you please continue? And he kind of straightens himself up in the chair.
We all obviously went through a very traumatic situation, which involved grave injuries to at least two of our teammates that caused them to go into a coma. And for the rest of us, I would like to say that this experience that we went through has evidently not been a good one. And I would like help for all of us to process that so we can perhaps I guess a good way to say is learn from this process so next time if something similar or something worse happens, we would know how to handle it. Better than just panicking and pointing fingers and so on.
Well, maybe you should be holding this clipboard. But after all, Mr. Patel, would you like to share why you? Oh yeah, you rushed in first. Was it a sense of urgency, a sense of need, or was it because you didn't trust your teammate?
It was more of a bad call and a sense of urgency. I probably should have gone the silent route, but I pulled the trigger too quickly. I will admit that, and I won't do that again.
Yes.
He gives that look like problem solved. No more talking.
But did you feel any resentment towards your team for not helping you afterwards?
What do you mean we didn't help afterwards?
Yeah.
We were right after him.
Yeah.
I mean, he is grievously wounded after all. There's gotta be some place to put the hate. Some people doesn't want to put it on themselves, some people put it on other people, no matter what. That's just human nature.
He was still invisible due to an device that he had on. So when I threw the grenade to blow up a machine that would have brought that base basically down around us, it ended up causing him to lose his arm.
Yes, I understand, but does he blame me for it? Do you, Mr. Patel? Are you mad about it? Do you have resentment towards it? Are you angry?
What's in the past is in the past.
Yes, and what's in the present is you're missing a limb.
I can't change that. Just have to, push forward. That's him lying his fucking ass off about resentment and bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Let's GM roll that. Alright. He just looks at you. Well, it's okay if you don't want to speak truth. Sometimes you don't feel comfortable doing that. It's alright. Let's move on, shall we?
Deirdre walks in. What I miss?
Oh! Miss a heart.
Not much, other.
Thomas, I said not to sit in my seat, and what did you do? You sat in my seat.
But you didn't call dibs. You just said, "Oh, this is my seat." Dibs is the ultimate.
Walks over and messes up his hair. Yeah, okay. What do I say?
Well, Chad has a seat over there, on his.
Push his face. Shut the fuck up. I guess she'll just find an empty part and sit her butt there, just be like, sips coffee.
Well, Miss Hart.
Yeah.
Seems this whole incident was caused by you, yes? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I come on a bit too strong? My bad.
Oh, just a little bit. It's fine. Just a tiny bit.
Wait a minute. What do you mean this entire event was caused by Deirdre?
Oh, I mean, they made the call to go down there. You all followed.
I mean,
It was
Yeah, but we all wanted to go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's only just spark to ignite a fire now, isn't it? But that's
Who the hell's writing these notes? Like, who's
and
writing these summaries of our missions?
I have one theory.
I do feel it's good to clear the air and mention that when I arrived, I advised that since we were already injured, going deeper would have been dangerous.
But you did go deeper, didn't you?
No, they stormed out and had a tantrum and got caught on the other side, and I wasn't going to abandon them.
Well, I wasn't just
You
gonna
did,
leave
though.
them to die, Jong, since your idea was to...
What do you mean that?
Not get involved.
I guess we could have
Anybody.
explained it better, though, honestly. Again, miscommunication. Moving on.
No, Puck, what do you mean that I did abandon you?
Not me. But you didn't open the door. You did eventually. But it ripped for a really long time.
I spent a long time figuring out the most beneficial way of going through in case my
You opened the other door,
calculations.
though.
The other door I did go for because I wanted to have us a way out so we weren't cornered if that explosion caused us to, be chased down by whatever was left in the base.
Which left
you left.
me and
But-
Toby.
It's honestly
Alright,
no
guys.
point talking about this to Jong. She's explained herself.
And then,
What I think it is, what it comes down to is, really quick, hold on, everyone, slow down here for a second. It's just a lack, it really just boils down, like you said before, to a lack of communication. It was great that you're trying to figure all that stuff out, but if you had gotten somebody else to help you with that, you could have been done with it a lot quicker if you had shared.
Request help. Chad helped me with the rust, and Puck helped me open up a panel. Unfortunately, the wiring on that old base is really crap.
You could have
so-
asked for Tony's opinion through text or phone call instead of just saying you were doing it and leaving us.
You all kind of went dark after I requested you not to go down there, and the next time I hear from you, you all went down there. I figured you were all sneaking about, and text would have endangered you.
Sure. You can tell yourself that.
I see there's some problems going on in that department, but what made you all decide to separate? Says here you were...
We didn't. Tessa
all in
locked
one-
the door.
Yes, but you were all previously all in one room, were you not?
There was mild shouting involved.
They
Oh,
started off when I logically explained that going deeper would risk the lives of just all of us.
Yes, logically, yes.
Yes.
Yes, and
we
whether or not it-
request to die.
But it was better than just sitting around. Sitting around wasn't getting us anywhere. Trying to get through the door wasn't getting anywhere.
But that was after the door closed.
Yes.
We're talking about the moment before it did, before there was the lockdown.
I think it was still an issue of doing something and doing nothing.
Well, how do I say this? I would think you would trust me when I say that I know when we're digging too deep. And that people would want to stop us if we were digging too deep. After what I've been through.
I guess you're a little right there in terms of digging too deep, but it's not like we were getting much. In terms of what we found, I think kind of makes, at least in my head, a little bit. I don't know. The prize at the end may have been a little Pyrrhic in terms of victories, but we did get a lot. And we lost a lot too, I guess.
Yes. We got
I
information on a group that...
personally blame this situation on certain higher-ups for the whole miscommunication between them, because I have no idea what's going on up there, but there is also intra-group communication. Miscommunication, I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Well, isn't that the fucking theme of the last, couple months, is just whole miscommunication? And I guess the only way to do that is, talk. Whatever.
Which is what we're doing. We're
Yeah.
talking.
Yes.
We're not isolating ourselves into segregated rooms. We're not avoiding this anymore. We can't avoid this anymore.
Well, sometimes, Chad, people need time to collect themselves before we can confront the problem.
Exactly.
Sometimes people don't want their personal business talked about. Stares directly at the chat.
Oh yeah, Thomas is giving a side glance at that too.
Oh, sorry, but your business is Cardian business.
I kept my promise that I never wanted to know your personal life, your personal secret, and finding out that you work for the fucking mafia, Tony. The fucking mafia? Seriously?
I know.
And what do you know about paying bills and supporting a family?
A whole lot more you...
Alright, hey, let's come down. Hey,
Running a business.
I have to take care of my family. Jesus fucking Christ. Did you really have to turn to...
You weren't there, Chad. You don't know what it takes to make money when you don't have certain skills.
Being a camp counselor supporting a group of family, their whole family, how will you manage to make ends meet? That must be quite a lot of ordeal. Being camp counselor certainly shouldn't pay that much. That's intriguing.
Luckily, my dad managed to keep his job, changed to a less paying position. My mom had to work 3 jobs just so we can sustain ourselves.
And you chose to be a camp counselor instead of trying to help your family. I guess sometimes you do what you love. And he just kind of puts his leg up and just kind of crosses it on the chair.
Are you like trying to just be a dick?
Probably.
Yeah, you kind of seem like a super villain.
Well, I guess I am super in some way.
Oh my god, are you jerking off your own dick right now?
I mean, my hands are pretty free.
You're just as bad as every other fucking high school counselor too.
Can I roll like a cult on him to see if he's like supernatural?
You could try, I mean...
Is it going to be a cult plus what else?
Cult plus this?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that would have never occurred to me, but I want to try to do that anyways, just because that seems fun.
Well, we said
could you roll it for me too?
Oh my god.
What's your thing?
It's on the sheet.
Occult is 2 plus wits is 4, so it's 6 for Jean.
Okay.
Well, he said when you mentioned super villain, he said he's super in some way, so supernatural.
Super dick.
Super good at his job.
Jean has 2.
He's a jack after all. He's probably just provoking us for reactions.
Shit.
I can't type again.
You want me to type it for you?
No, I hate other people rolling my dice for me.
Alright.
If I'm allowed to use my real dice, then I'll do those.
I'd try some
1, 2, reroll. Yeah, 2.
So 1, 2, 2.
After the occult rolls things, can I continue on talking if that's okay?
Yeah,
Sure, go ahead.
No, after the occult rolls.
Oh, right.
I think that's all the things that come from.
When?
What?
I think everyone rolled.
Okay, cool.
Morph, what do you get?
2.
2? Alright, so 1s and 2s. No, he's totally human. At least he seems human. There's no discernible feature that would say otherwise.
Squints.
So yeah, Chad can continue.
Okay, so he's actually going to take a deep breath and, like, count to 10. Peacemaker, draw back. You can't incite violence.
I kind of want to see him try and get out of his chair. Can't deny that'd be the.
Okay, can you shut up? Thank you.
Okay. I apologize.
I can see how you may think that way, but given my circumstances, I did try to get a job as close as possible to my home, which is really woodsies, and yes, to match my interests, encouraged by my parents. And I was really lucky to get this job because I got it early, and it's a consistent job.
Alright. Well, if that's your reasoning, is that not the same as Mr. Nomura here? Parents own the garage, he knows how to fix cars, and it's more money on the side. Sounds about the same.
I generally don't like people who
You don't like shady people, basically. Chad.
What?
Shady people.
No, just
Criminals?
no, just I don't like how people's lives can be placed below property value.
Welcome to reality. Your life is not unless it actually is.
He's fine.
Excuse me, he's absolutely.
It is a dog world out there, after all. Is it not? Survival.
I didn't understand you, Win. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said, it is a dog-eat-dog world out there, after all. Survival is kind of number one, isn't it?
In a world where you don't have to worry about mutant spiders and lizards.
No, just a social norm, a lack of financial gain, social status, bills, and threat of poverty.
Yeah, and I still haven't resort to killing people.
Tony never killed anyone. Besides the car incident.
Until I came here, yes.
You did enable killing, though.
So? Didn't you
That's
do
not
the same
good.
thing working for your company, technically? Your company
No,
was shady as fuck.
Yeah, I agree with Tony on that. They are pretty shady.
From what I've read, yeah.
Where did your resources come from? Where did your funding come from?
I didn't know they were a shady organization
You
because
never asked.
you do. You always ask if the organization is shady before working for them.
Did you ask
That's
them then?
Yes. Well, of course, because that's what you do when it's a job and you're an adult.
Mm-hmm.
I can't know I'm working for someone shady rather than...
Sorry. Wait, what more? You keep trying to, like, talk.
I know, go ahead, I'm done.
Are
What?
all of you bad guys then?
No?
Anti-heroes. Think of that, kid. Anti-heroes.
All I ever did was try to
I
research to
hate
fix
to.
limbs.
I don't like to say roll empathy, but you might wanna.
Yeah.
Someone roll me my 6
Yeah,
dice,
I'll
was
do it. Yeah, 6 dice, I'll do it for you. You've got 3 successes, congratulations.
Sweet.
Now to roll Dare to shit empathy.
It's subterfuge and wits to hide it, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, I feel bad.
Subterfuge composure, actually.
Subterfuge composure, huh?
Oh shit, I actually rolled a 1 for one.
1! And it's on Puck. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Oh, I also got one.
Oh.
Damn it.
DJ.
roll off.
Alright.
So,
To reroll that
Yeah, go
for Deirdre.
No, yeah, Dare to 2, I guess. 2.
1.
Alright, cool. Dare to 2.
Deidre Shad sees through it.
everybody but Raiden.
Tony. Yeah, everybody but Reyna.
Reyna, damn. It's only by 1, but I guess I don't know how to describe this, but basically they're
Oh, go for it, sorry.
There. No, you go ahead. Tell me what you were gonna say.
I didn't hear anything. I got
Yeah,
kicked off.
I was just... Oh, well. I was gonna say, like, if it's by one, it's just... They know what's up, it's just a tidbit of it, not like the full thing.
They're not happy at all. And they've lost a lot of respect for a lot of you. A lot.
Anti-hero kid. Anti-hero.
Yeah, no, that's complete bullshit, Thomas. That's not helping at all.
Okay.
Tony looks at Puck and is like, how old are you again? 19, 20?
19.
Yeah. Let me know when you own property and own a house and have to support your family.
Jesus fucking Christ, Tony.
Ditto that.
I know enough to know right from wrong.
Sure you do.
Mm-hmm.
So did I, which is why I was attempting to create a way for people to regrow their limbs when they've lost them. Unfortunately, I was lied to at the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, guys, really quick, it doesn't matter what we did before we ended up here, does it really?
Not really.
What are the chances we're ever going to get back to those lives? So
I'm going home.
Sure you are, kid.
let's be realistic here.
Okay, Thomas, could you, like, actually fucking stop calling Puck a kid? Like, actually, that's been bothering me with everyone. Everyone keeps fucking calling Puck a kid.
They're an adult. They're fucking 19. Jesus fucking Christ.
19 is old enough to die on the battlefield.
So,
shut up, you.
It was a term of endearment, but fine. I'll just call them.
Puck, you seemed very, very excited that Tony ran over people.
Tony
You weren't even there!
No, you said you were excitedly telling her that Tony ran over people. And it wasn't in a negative light when he did.
You don't know that.
Yeah, because I was there when you excitedly told John about it.
Oh, that's true.
No.
Did they?
I think it was just high energy more so than anything.
Yeah, it was more high energy than just.
Well, John doesn't know that.
It was high
Yeah, John.
speech.
No. I thought that maybe they were obstructing the justice. We were it was okay, but if Tony's a bad guy,
Puck, and in every type of light, Puck, someone's a little bit bad, and sometimes more bad than others. I mean, fuck, if you look at, Batman, let's go Batman. Batman's great. You know, Batman does his own way, but he's still pretty bad if you consider the fact that he doesn't, he's not very good at, not getting people hurt.
Yeah, like, for example, he does have the no code kill, goddammit, what's it called? Killing code thing. But he still tortures people for information. And he still is considered a hero because he's only doing it to the bad guys.
Puck, the world doesn't really work on a black and white morality scale. Like, there's unfortunately got to be a bit of a gray zone, especially in what we do.
A big gray zone at that.
Granted, yeah, some actions have pushed on the edges of that gray zone, but I think you're holding people too harshly to this black and white morality.
Like, a more recent example, you know how we thought Angus was bad? Because he betrayed us? He's not bad now, is he?
you said he was okay though.
Yeah.
He said he was.
Didn't he say he was sorry for that?
Yeah, I know, that's what she's saying. He wasn't bad in the end. Yeah, but everyone considered him bad. You don't know the reasonings behind people until you assess and accept what they think is true. A lot of things are miscommunication, which is the reoccurring joke here. But yeah, no. So, a lot of us may have done some things that are less than good, and some of us might have not. And it's just different. Like, I mean, I wouldn't think you any less if you did something that I consider bad. It's something that you had to do, probably. I don't know.
I haven't rolled breaking point yet. And honestly, this is definitely a breaking point. I'm crying.
Go ahead and roll.
Join us at 4.
What's the fucking breaking point roll again?
Resolve.
Willpower?
Yeah, it's pretty much willpower, and since it is a breaking point, -2.
I'm not gonna be able to do it in the computer again.
Okay, that's fine.
4.
I thought you guys were heroes.
What's the result, Morph?
I said 1.
Okay, we didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
I cut off. It's 1. They're okay-ish.
Not every hero is scotch-free.
Not to mention, if you hold everyone to the light of a hero, you kind of get blinded from the things that they do are wrong. In the same token, if you hold everyone to the light of a villain, you are blind to the things they do that are right.
Such the fact as Tony has helped this team several times over, as Thomas did too. And I heard that Thomas has been teaching you stuff. Are you regretting that now?
Morph?
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 Puck's probably just gonna leave. They're gonna storm out. They're not listen to any of you. They're gone.
Well, that was a good group therapy.
Should somebody go get them? Or
Oh, don't worry. It's locked.
Are you saying I can't leave the fucking room?
No.
oh no, Puck's gonna bust the fucking door down.
They're gonna try.
We find out there's a steel plate.
I mean, go ahead and roll strength and whatever.
Strengthen, I guess, brawl?
If you're trying to kick it down, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking 8 dice. 1, 2, 3. 3.
3? Alright, you kick the door or punch the door or whatever you try to do.
Probably kick it.
Yeah, you put a small dent in it, but the door is not opening. Oh, well. This happens every now and then. Glad I was prepared. Yay!
They're just giving the guy a look like, do you really have to be fucking like that?
Of course it brings down the don't look at me like that, Miss O'Hart. It brings down the monotonous of life. Life, is all intents and purposes, just a cycle of emotions and roller coasters, after all.
Casually holds middle finger out.
I mean, you are giving us something to take out our anger on other than ourselves, so I suppose that's the underlying motivation.
Oh, definitely. But, well, it seems a bit of communication issues. Although you did address it yourself, it's a big thing. Some things came to light. You're not sure how to deal with that yet? Puck. Yes?
What?
Can you please sit down again?
No! Does like the fucking thing where you like pull down your bottom eyelid, sticks out tongue.
Wow.
You said they were an adult, right?
Well, I mean, sometimes adults have different upbringings. I know I had a different upbringing.
Puck, please sit down.
Let them vent out first. It's better that way.
It just sits right down there on the floor, right in front of the door.
That's fine.
Crosses arms and legs, just sits there.
Now,
Alright.
Puck, what do you consider bad guys?
People who do bad things and hurt others for no good reason.
What do you consider good guys?
People who do the right thing and help others.
Well, what if?
Defeat the bad guys.
How do you know if they're the bad guys or not? What if they were trying to help others?
I did not hear you.
He was asking how you know if they were the bad guys or not. What if they were trying to help others, but their action caused someone else to get hurt?
And they're not a very good guy.
But good guys hurt bad guys, and that's hurting people still, is it not?
They're looking like more and more frustrated and stumped and pissed.
But that's
Like they don't like him questioning them at all.
But that's just how things go. We all see our own perspective of the world, and it clashes with other people's perspective of the world. Human nature, after all, is kind of a funny thing.
Humans are stupid.
You are correct. Humans are stupid. That's why my job exists. So, how does the group feel about Puck?
Feel about what?
How does the group feel about Puck?
I feel terrible for Puck, I guess. This is a shitty situation to be in, and I wouldn't want to be in it, let alone a 19-year-old or...
Yes, but
no matter how capable the 19-year-old.
Oh, let's remove age from the equation. As a human being,
they do need to take responsibility for what they themselves have done. And personally, I feel it's hurt.
Are you finished, or?
Nah, I'm thinking of the word. Sorry.
Sorry. That's all good.
Young is thinking in Korean.
Sun, Moon, Sky, Park.
I personally feel they need to view things in a different light than they have up until now.
That's
As
kind
it
of my...
stand-
Oh, sorry, finish.
As it stands, black and white thinking is a wonderful way to cope. But coping is only step one to a process. And as they are now, they're cycling themselves in a mindset which has them excited to beat up bad guys while never considering whether or not those bad guys are good guys. Oh, actually, honestly, I don't think anyone's really a good guy or a bad guy. There are some people who are extremely money motivated, and there's some people who think they're doing it for the benefit of the world.
I'm concerned for Puck. As a friend. So just because I'm concerned and a friend doesn't mean I do feel sometimes it kind of is worrying how they act, but I like them. It's quirky. I don't know, I don't want to say There's nothing really anything bad I can say. They've saved my life one too many times. So. They're a good friend.
Well,
Sorry.
sure, go for it.
One of the great qualities that I admire in Pug is how they're quick on their feet and how they their willingness to protect others. I also share the concern of how they think, their current state of mind, but I do admire the qualities and some flaws that it has brought forward.
I do admire their sense of justice. And it is good to want to help people.
One of the more admirable qualities, yeah.
Of course. But it is dangerous not to understand what helping someone means. It isn't always just helping someone else. Sometimes it's far more removed from the situation.
And a bit more of self-preservation too. I high-key worry about them when they do throw themselves in, but sometimes going all in isn't the right option.
Honestly, I nearly had a heart attack when we charged that one. What was his name? I know it was... I don't remember him. I don't think I ever really met him. But you guys seem to recognize him in some manner.
Reese, right?
When Puck dropped, when they charged in, I was terrified I wouldn't be able to protect them, or Reyna, or anyone. I made a rash decision at that moment, and I do regret that. But at the same time, I can't exactly change what I did.
I was completely panicking when I saw just Puck lying there, I couldn't do anything except wait for Reyna to patch them up and then finally carry them over up onto the surface.
I didn't even know what happened.
That was my fault. I wasn't protecting with the shield very well, and a couple bolts got past, but...
Don't put the blame on yourself, Reyna. You're inexperienced with it.
I was gonna say, yeah, I did just get it that day, but that's... Besides the point,
Sometimes plans fail, and you can't exactly blame anyone when plans fails.
I guess what you can say is that Puck is valuable to us. We care about them, even if they have interesting views in life.
Well, how about you, Puck? Since let's forget the term villains for a bit. Has the team done anything for you?
Mark?
Reyna patched me up when I got hurt. She got the arrow out of my arm when I got shot. Felix has helped me train, even though he's kind of a big butt about it. Tony went hunting with me. And Durji's been really nice to me. Nicer than anyone.
Doesn't sound like a quality of a villain to me. Do you trust them, though? Your team? Even after hearing all the past? They helped you, ship form. You guys, your group focus on a singular task together, whether there's a clash of ego or not. But for you, does it still make you feel like a villain? They're a villain in that aspect.
say a lot of really big words.
Oh, sorry. Do they feel like a bad guy after supporting you through the time you were here? Does their past bother you that much?
I don't know.
Well, they've certainly done at least a good amount to support you while you're here. I would say it sounds like a family in some sort of way. You never get along with your siblings. I know I almost half killed my sibling.
Excuse me, what? Side glance at him, like.
Oh, don't worry about it. It was an accident, kinda.
Sure, you don't need therapy.
Oh no. That's why I have the clipboard.
Looks
Pass me the clipboard.
yes, accidents do tend.
He kind of tosses the clipboard to you.
Yeah.
You look through the
What does
notes.
the clipboard say?
It's mostly just doodles.
Is he a good artist at least, or?
Yeah.
No, they're mostly stick figures.
She's just gonna like toss it backwards.
It's a coping mechanism, you know.
Were they like graphic renditions of us in stick figure form?
No, they're just random stick figures doing random activities like shooting someone or like jumping or running, etc.
What is he,
Okay.
a kid in the 8th grade? Let me guess, are we going to see one of those S's drawn there too?
No edgy S's. But you see, yeah, and he just kind of shows a clipboard. Well, this is a coping mechanism. You know, helps deal with stress. That's what I do. Sounds like your group needs something. Each of you needs at least some sort of hobby other than work. What do you
I've got
do?
one.
What do you do?
Program.
Brain, high function brain activity used. What about you, Mr. Howard?
Guitar. I'm slowly learning how to play again.
That's good. Getting back in the swing of things, learning the rhythm. Music also cheers people up. Well, you, Miss Parson. Or Dr. Parson.
Thank you. Well, lately I guess I've been exercising. Working on knife handling, doing some reading on medicine.
Oh, exercising. Nice. That relieves some stress.
Yeah.
Further lowers chance of depression. Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Dr. I forgot. What is it? Minso? Minsao. Dr. Minsao.
I've been spelunking a bit, and I've taken up botany.
Botany, you sure is not for work?
I've already got buds growing on a berry plant, so...
I guess we could label that as gardening.
I like it when my work and my play intertwine.
What about you, Mr. Patel?
Just expanding my vocabulary and knowledge of languages and some yoga. Nothing too stressful.
What language have you been studying, if I don't mind my asking?
Some bit of Latin.
Oh.
Hey.
And he just speaks back to you in Latin. Well, Latin's pretty nice. Hope you got the hang of it soon.
Well, not many people speak it, but I'll get a hang of it if I practice some more. Practice makes perfect, after all.
He smiles.
Did you say that in English or in Latin?
Latin.
Because Derji also has Latin, can she just like tune in like y'all? Can y'all speak English again?
If you want. Alright, well, Mr. Nomura, what about you? I know you're a bit of a gearhead. I'm guessing you're working on this vehicle that's been sitting in the garage for a bit.
Yep.
Is that your coping mechanism? Does that relax you?
Oh, riding it relaxes me. But I had to build it first, and that was... Fine.
The curse of creation. Well, what about you, Puck? I heard you've been trying to study on some languages, reading some comics.
I like comics. And
Comics?
sewing.
Oh, sewing. That's also good.
Wait, everyone's stuff is like the jacket's all done, right?
Yeah, it should be done at this point in time.
Did you kind of like post that jacket? Check this shit out.
You have talent? That's good, that's good. Keep your mind at ease. Well, at least you all have hobbies. That's Chuck. And he kind of draws on a clipboard.
I'm gonna smack that.
Can I like look over his shoulder and see what he's drawing, or?
He's facing you guys, so it would be kind of hard to look over his shoulder. Yeah, unless
What's that behind you?
Just kind of like leans over to Deirdre, like just let him doodle. It's coping mechanism, as he explained.
And he just kind
I
of,
know.
he just smiles. It's like, well, I mean, you guys have, your group has two stressors, aside for some communication issues. Seems you do fine in the future. Hopefully, with all things that have been released, wouldn't come back around and bite you guys in the ass. That'll be sad. But, let's see. We're dealing with
I feel like
communication.
Dark was going to say something.
Oh, sorry. What are you gonna say?
Well, I think I'm not gonna say it because this is
Say
just
it.
let's wrap this up. I'm not.
Say it.
Say it.
If you want to say it, go for it.
I think we have one more small issue. Thought it's more like beating a dead horse at this point. I just want to go over slightly about Chad's reluctance to get prosthetics or consider the idea.
Oh, I thought to just deal with pride. I didn't realize that was a recurring issue.
Well, not yet, but it's a fear of mine that we won't be there to help him down the stairs or anything.
You realize he doesn't have either foot. He'd be walking on pig legs.
I'm sure you could come up with something better than peg legs.
Although the thigh legs would be kind of funny.
Yes, but it wouldn't be comfortable for someone to be walking on 24/7. Not to mention, how long have you been like that, Chad?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
How long have you been like that? She's rather direct about it, honestly.
Well, together, I lost both for about 3 years and a couple of months. Began the injury 5 years ago. I, at this point, have forgotten how to walk.
Not to mention the physical therapy to get you to the point where you could stumble would take months.
Well, we had 4.
And as said, I would be walking on peg legs unless I somehow designed 2 feet which could articulate in response to nerves which were damaged and are no longer used for the past 3 years.
Design.
Well, you managed to make plants grow a lot faster. I'm sure you could figure this out.
Also,
Can I just...
Well,
Sorry.
yes.
Just a quick out-of-character interruption. Like, I have been looking up prosthetics yet, but I haven't consulted Win because I'm not sure what's the rules. But, like, at least according to Chronicles of Darkness, for prosthetics on both legs, quotation mark, it would mean that Chad would have a speed factor reduced to 1, and then like any athletics roll that involves footing will get a -2.
Yeah, but
So
see,
he can't even use that right now.
But here's the thing that's kind of funny. There are actually prosthetic feet for running. They look wonky as fuck.
Oh, they're so cool.
But they're so
I love how
cool. They're like springs. and how they work. It's pretty cool.
I mean, I think we'd have to end up, if we decided to go with that for Chad, we'd have to make him lose more of the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
You gotta amputate more of the leg.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna say that right now. They don't make them for just feet, I don't think.
I mean, if that's the path you want to go down.
I guess that's up to Chad ultimately. It's his legs. But...
I'm not going to override someone's bodily autonomy. I've had that done to me, and I'm not going to ever do that to someone.
I mean, yeah, that's completely up to you guys in character. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force my strikes on you.
I mean, I am a little concerned about you, Chad, but it's your decision. It's just, you know, I wouldn't want you getting stuck.
Yeah, that is a lot of leg. That is a lot of leg.
That's a leg, not foot.
That's like the shin down, gone.
That's knee gone.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
Thigh.
Yeah.
Halfway to thigh.
He's just missing his feet, right?
Yes, which is what I'm saying. There's no way to cleanly do it without basically giving him peg legs. Unless we cut off, like, the rest of his feet. His legs and knee.
Not like it's used much anyways. Haha.
True, but doesn't mean he's gonna want to lose more of his fucking leg.
It's true.
If I lose one finger, I'm not gonna be okay with losing another one.
If anything, it'll make you less inclined to do so.
Yeah,
but you can see in that one that it's attached to another. That's not a foot thing only. It has to be attached to another leg thing.
Does this really matter right now?
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, Chad's response is, I think no. Also, that's only 1 foot. Anyway, I would be mostly okay getting prosthetics if technology was a bit more advanced. I have looked into it in the past, and I've come to terms that for now, unless there's some miraculous way of making a prosthetic completely comfortable, can make me go at a reasonable pace, and that I actually have time to recover, to learn how to walk again, I would go at that opportunity. But for now, I have to, admittedly, that I will always be a burden to the team. Like, it doesn't matter if I get prosthetics or not, I will always be the slowest member of the team, and that's why I always keep in mind that I always have to be the last to go. I always have to be at the back if I can be.
All I'm saying is to have backups just in case, just mobility, not just running really fast or getting somewhere quickly.
Well, backups for mobility, it's prosthetic, would still make me slow. Like,
I'm not asking
in
you
my situation, Thomas, there isn't much backup. I'm sorry, but
just to walk down a simple flight of stairs, just if you have to, you can still use the fucking wheelchair. Just something if everyone else is hurt. We can't keep...
He can go downstairs on his own. It just takes time.
It's more of his wheelchair that needs to be brought down.
Yes, that's...
I mean, I'd volunteer, but kind of like points at arm. I'm pretty shy.
Again,
well, assuming it's foldable, you can probably set it down in each step and go that way.
Again.
And yes, I'll give permission to throw down my fucking wheelchair, since Tony has obliged on making it more durable and lighter. Though I see that the wheels are heavier now, so... Yes, throw down my fucking wheelchair down the stairs if necessary.
Could you at least start working with your legs again? Like leg day or some shit like that. You don't have to get fucking prosthetics, but
What do you want him to do? Like,
Okay, Thomas, like, you are aware that currently I literally cannot walk, and if I do walk, I'm walking on bones. Like, I'm sorry, there's just nothing until there is a fallible solution. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can say or I can offer that will satisfy your disappointment.
again, I say this is a dead horse. Fine. Fine. Are we done yet? Can we go?
I mean, sounds like a lot of anger's been worked out. I feel something necessary, something calm, something easy. Yeah, I feel like you guys need a group activity, something keep you unified. Now, relief. We're currently giving relief into town. How about tomorrow? I talked to the other. Tomorrow sounds about good, yes. Go in town, help out with some supply requisitions. Yeah, mostly just food and stuff.
Okay, work. Do we get to wear friend shirts too?
Well, if you want to.
Sorry, Dave, just like this guy. Absolutely, that sounds so great. Whatever.
What kind of work would we actually be doing? Do you know, or is that something we'll find out on site?
Oh, just helping out someone injured, move them around. Mostly it's a relocation act right now. It's just people trying to move back into the abandoned part of towns. For those who can't afford the food and lost their belongings in whatever destruction that happened. We're handing out
Raise
food.
his hand.
Oh, yes.
Do you mean like the center part of town or something?
Oh, definitely.
Did they ever find out what happened there?
No, but many of our spades have been around that area to search for danger, and currently, the only thing that happen every now and then is, some of the underground monsters appear, but the clubs are usually on station to take care of that.
I would assume it was something to do with Faye, considering we were all wielding cold steel at the cold iron, cold steel.
Cold iron.
That fucking OC is going to be the death of me. We all had cold iron at that point, and I can't think of another reason to have it.
Who knows? Memory gap seems to be affecting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you just woke up one day and you forgot why your home's destroyed, why you left. And those are the type of people we're relieving.
Don't you think that just gave us more stress to deal with other people's bullshit?
I guess the idea is that we'll be helping people, and helping people as a team is going to boost morale.
Plus, I assume it would show us responsibility for what we've done up until now. All that work has been for.
Let's live a little. Learn a bit more about the townspeople. You've been here for a bit, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you may leave.
Thank fuck.
Alright.
He just smiles.
Gets up, stretches.
Pushes door open from sitting position, just in case it's not actually unlocked now.
It's open. It opens.
Raina's gonna wait behind after
Crawls
everybody
out.
leaves.
Freedom! Freedom!
Tony stands up and goes to shake his hand.
He smiles at Tony, just shakes Tony's hand.
might want to think twice before talking next time. This is a very strong handshake.
He smiles. But I did think twice. Even 3 times.
You didn't think very hard.
Oh no, I thought long and hard. It's fine though.
That's
Oh my.
great.
Fucking hard on his dick.
Mm.
Sorry, that was not in character. That was not in character.
See why you had no weapons policy now.
Wait, what's this guy's name?
It's on the
We
chart.
never asked.
No one asked, but I already put it on the chart.
Alright.
Eric Becken.
We got beckoned to death.
After
As it's-
everybody else leaves, I guess. Raina's gonna, also shake his hand and be like, thanks for doing this, I guess. I know it's your job, but I'm thanking you for it anyway.
Oh, don't worry. Most of your team probably hates me. It's alright. I'm used to being hated.
Alright, well, have a good day. Good luck. See you later.
You too.
Bye. Leaves.
I guess Chad would also approach and be like, last time I recalled, I said I would like to do this. I would like to submit this. God damn it! I'm sorry.
Anonymously.
Yeah, I thought I specified that I wanted to do this anonymously. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you get my point.
Oh, Mr. Howard, isn't it secrets that is breaking your team apart?
It was. It
Well,
was.
The less secrets, the better, isn't it?
Well, I do like the honest God, I'm sorry. I can't
Take your
talk.
time.
It's Well, I do like the honest approach, but experience tells me that others not so much.
Oh, of course not. There's always, there's that calm before the storm. But a storm's ever brewing. It's gonna come out sooner or later.
I knew it would, just a lot of surprising points today.
But Mr. Howard, now you know when the storm's coming.
Guess as a heart, that's part of my job, knowing that now. Oh, I guess I'll have to thank you for that tidbit and for this session. Take care, Mr.
Benson.
I don't believe I caught
Becken.
your name. I'm sorry,
Eric Becken.
Oh, Mr. Becken. Right, rude. Really rude to not ask first.
That's fine.
Well, take care, Mr. Becken.
You too, Mr. Howards.
Leaves!
As everybody just kind of leaves, like, jeez, that group's kind of freaky.
Suddenly drop kicked by someone's heart.
Door closes. I guess we'll leave it at that since we're running fucking late.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
That was
420 AM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back, but
Jesus. I'm gonna stop recording.